So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pick. The Falcons at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Charlie Warner with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Able to connect on the extra point. And we're 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the pass. The outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, a hot route, so to speak.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. In motion, the tight end. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They work now on 2nd and 9. Young now. And his throw is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And complete to Drake London. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Penix. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Now inside the 25. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Muscles by at the 25. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. These two teams all tied after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Falcons! Charlie Warner on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo on the good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Brought down by DJ Wanham. Now a 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Here's 3rd and 3. Penix working out of the gun here. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And a lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. It was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Now Penix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Looking to throw Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, I would guess it combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Young will set to throw. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Young. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception across midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here is Young. He's able to find Melton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead on that at 25. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Young. To the left side, he's got Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe... Touchdown! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Saquon Barkley running right. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Barkley will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons add 6 to their